It started as a dead tree, pulled up by the roots, but she covered it in wax and built it back up bit by bit until the bark looks like skin. Some branches are broken off and it looks like its arms and legs. Other parts are wrapped in cloth as if someone tried to take care of it. Can we call this artwork beautiful? And if not, why couldn't I stop looking at it? This is the artwork Cripplewood. It's from the Belgian artist Berlinde De Bruyckere, and she made it for the Art Biennale in Venice for the Belgian Pavilion in 2013. When I stepped into the pavilion, the room did also something important because there was no light and it almost felt like I was walking around something that was sick, like someone who's sick and lays in their bed, and I couldn't say exactly what I was looking at. Is it a body? Is it a tree? Is it a victim, or is it something holy? The question I asked myself there was, can I call this beautiful? Because if I would say yes, it would feel a bit wrong because it feels like it's a victim and it looks like a wound and there's some kind of horror in it. But if I say no, that's not really true either. Because standing in that room, I felt something. I felt uncomfortable, I got goosebumps, but I also felt moved because there was some kind of tenderness in the way these blankets and cloths was wrapped around it. So maybe I asked the wrong question, because the German philosopher Immanuel Kant had a word for exactly this feeling. He didn't call it beauty, he called it the sublime. It means that beautiful things can please us, but the sublime overwhelms us. Sublime hits us with pleasure and displeasure at the same time, and that's exactly what I felt when I stepped into Cripplewood. But just naming it doesn't answer my question. It actually sharpens it. If this artwork mixes horror with tenderness, why wasn't I repelled to just leave the room? Asking this question is what led me to what the French philosopher Henri Maldiney described. He said that art lets us feel the cruelty of existence and at the same time makes it harmless. It's real enough to touch you, but it's still framed. It is sort of as if, like no one is really dying in front of you, so that means I can stay. And that's exactly what Cripplewood did for me. It feels like I can feel the worst thing from a safe distance. I couldn't directly file it away. I couldn't say, this is that, and this is the meaning. So you're left with only one option, to receive it and to keep looking. And that's why I didn't just leave. It isn't some kind of morbid fascination. I kept looking, because for once, the work wouldn't let me do anything but feel. So what do I get for staying and looking at the artwork? The philosopher Alexander Nehamas has an answer I love. He borrows a line from the French writer Stendhal, is the one from the Stendhal syndrome. Beauty is only a promise of happiness. His point is, calling something beautiful isn't a measurement. It's actually the start of a relationship. When a work grabs you like this, like Cripplewood did for me, it's promising that there is more in it than you can see in one look. That if you come back, it will keep opening up and it might even change you. And that's exactly what Berlinde De Bruyckere did with Cripplewood for me. The longer I looked, the more I found. I saw where the bark turned into skin, how the cloth is folded, how the tension between tree and body. The endless unfolding of this artwork is the promise. And the happy feeling it offers isn't per se a cheerful one. It's the chance to think honestly about my own fragility, about care, about that. So the question, can we call this artwork beautiful? Maybe, but not in the sense of aesthetically pleasing for the eye, but in the sense of something that overwhelms us, something that lets us feel and reflect. And that might be the most powerful art form for me.